Hey guys, it's Shawna at Peak Performance. Today I want to go over sumo deadlifts. It's a movement that we don't do super often here at the gym, but we are doing it on Friday. We're going to be doing this for like sets of 5, so I thought it'd be good to review this, points of performance, the movement, the muscles that we're working, and then some of the ways that it benefits us as athletes, not only in CrossFit, but in our everyday lives. So we're going to start off with our points of performance and how we're going to set up for the sumo deadlift. This movement, we want to be a little bit wider with our stance, but not so wide that we have a collapse in our knee. So we want to try and be perpendicular to the floor, okay? So I like to be a little bit wider than my squat stance, and my legs, as you can see, are completely vertical, okay? Shins vertical, and my knees aren't falling in one direction or the other. This allows me to be able to place my arms on the inside of my legs. My elbows are almost directly beside my knees in this position. Okay, so this is how we're setting up, keeping everything nice and tight. I'm sure you guys heard this before from Dave or Corian, Rachel and Blair as well. We want to pull the slack out of the bar when we're doing a deadlift. That's for conventional deadlifts, Romanian deadlifts, any movement really that we're pulling from the ground. We're going to have slack not only in our limbs but also in the bar, so we want to make sure and pull the slack out first. You can kind of hear that, so pull that out. We're really nice and tight, and then we're going to press through the floor for the movement itself. Okay, so again, driving our legs through the floor, really engaging the glutes and hamstrings in this movement, trying to keep that bar as close to our body as we can, okay? Now, some of the muscles that we're gonna be working in this movement is our upper back, our traps. Because our torso is more vertical, we're gonna be engaging those shoulders a little bit more because of the angle that we have, right? We'll also be working our posterior chain a little bit more. While our hamstrings are still being engaged, they're not engaged quite as much as they are with the conventional deadlift. So we'll be working our quads more, but primarily working our glutes. This is great for our glutes, okay? Our low back is going to be targeted some, but again, because of the angle of our torso, this actually decreases some of the pressure in that lower back area. So if this is an area that you typically have pain during the conventional deadlift, this might be a better option for you because it will take pressure off of that lumbar spine. Again, some of those benefits, just like I said, we'll be able to take pressure off of our lumbar spine. It's going to help us increase our pull overall, work with our traps, get those super meaty and tough, and then our pull will be more strong because of our glute and hammy strength that we're using throughout that. On top of that, the quad engagement is really awesome because we'll be able to stabilize, excuse me, let's try that again. We'll be able to stabilize our knees using those quads and our glutes, okay? Everything's gonna be super engaged, so more knee stabilization throughout this movement.